Hello everyone and welcome to round 9 of the SRL Season 2 Championship, this time for the Austrian Grand Prix. And as you can see, we're going to qualifying. My partner in crime is James Case. Say hello, James.
Hello everybody, and looking forward to an interesting race with Mike Marshall starting at the back of the grid. Obviously that's the key news that we have to bring to you.
Indeed, and a very interesting stewards inquiry went on last week, where a bit of a confusion going on between the stewards and what penalties we should be given out. We originally gave out a 10-second and then it was switched to a qualifying ban for this race instead. So Mike will be starting at the back of the grid for this race. He will have taken the Grand Prix win at Baku, so that's still his. Even though a bit of confusion over what the penalty was going to be anyway. So moving on, this should be interesting. We've got one guy coming through the field, Mike, very quick driver, and it could mean a bit of an interesting race. Baku was quite dull. I sat here commentating for the past sort of, I don't know how many laps it was, but for so long, there was 3 safety cars in that race, and I was like, nah, this is boring now. But I found it quite boring. The end got quite spicy. Izeki, Mike, RBZ, those sort of things happen. So hopefully today's a bit more of a better race, and it could mean a bit of a different. It could mean a bit of a different maybe order. We could have a different race winner and podium. So who should we be looking out for here? This is the interesting one.
Yeah, quite tough. I think Austria being a short track is actually one where you can have quite a few surprises because it doesn't take too long to learn that. I know a few people that are kind of Austria specialists almost, so you don't know exactly, but I'd imagine that Itzeki will have pretty good confidence after his win. No, after his second place, sorry, he didn't win in the end. After his second place last time, so I reckon he'll have good confidence going into today. And obviously RBZ you would expect, and Yi, who is racing today as well. I think those will be people who are right up there.
Just to let you know, guys, it looks like Mike has retired anyway. That's good. I was coming out of the pit lane and I was like, what the hell's going on here? So it's going to be an interesting race, and the standings do show that after last race's result. Mike Marshmallow took out an extra 10 points on RVZ. So the gap between the two of them are 64 points, with Mike on 151 after receiving 4 wins, 2 second places and a 3rd place. RVZ on his 2 wins still, arguably could have won that back if things went his way. He's on 87 points. Commander in 3rd, very consistent throughout the season on 61 points. There's 9-4 in 4th with 59 points. It's Eki in 5th with 57 points after his brilliant second place at Baku. 6th place is SRL Monster on, I think that's 49 points. And we've got Gorge Crab in 7th place after missing out last week with 46 points. 42 points for Ryburn Skull, and for Yi, he's on 37, as well as Fred Wiz in 10th place as well. The Truman Lars has got 35 points, 27 points for Ara Giovinazzi, who's a reserve in this league, I believe. Ultra Stentis is in 13th place with 21 points, 10 points for both Lyric GB and the Lost Warrior in 14th and 15th. 16th is Iceman Raikkonen with 6 points, and the same goes for VJ 4029 in 17th place with 6 points, and 4 points for Ronnie V2 in 18th place. And Amir 74102 and ILR Aero in 90th and 20th positions, respectively. So they are the sort of main order, and Iceman Raikkonen has retired. And there he is, he's Span, and I don't know what's actually happened to him. I think he might have broken his rear. I don't know, it looks very strange from what we see. But we're on board with Justin Millars right now. He's on a flying lap in his Sauber. A guy who's looked very consistent recently, really got a hang of this game, and I think it's been quite a surprise of the season. We didn't expect him to be this quick, and it's been interesting to see how he's sort of come alive actually in the past couple of races. Justin Millars getting some decent points in. Castellani comes. This is actually a hot lap. It is a lap, and that is I think quite a mediocre one. I'm on 14, so we're going to carry on with him. He's on the super soft tyres, not the old softs. So we'll see how he goes. So who's actually on the top of the order right now? So fastest is actually RBZ on 107.5, which is actually a very reasonable lap time. Austria, very good on the old softs. Low GB is in second place with 108.6. So we need to carry on with Lars. See how he's getting on. So far so good. He's actually a lot up on his first sector. He's about 7 tenths. Oh, he's hit the curb there and actually spun round. So that's yeah, you easily do that. That's an easy mistake there. So on the curb there, not helping him at all. Mundo, someone who we well reckon we should be very quick round this track. I think he's just on his out lap. Let's have a look at Mundo. There he is. Oh yeah, he's just in his out lap. So we're going to run on board with him in the next lap. We just invite Gorch to the pie. I think he wants an invite. There you go. Right, so across the line we go. Comundo is starting his first lap of qualifying. Onto turn 1, let's see how he goes. Down to third gear. Tips the apex a little bit wide, a little bit of understeer there. I think he got that perfect, but not too bad otherwise. And this, alright, Gorch. Going down this straight now, going into this next hairpin, which is quite difficult to get right. You need to get the braking zone perfect. Down to our first gear, locking actually down to second gear actually for him. So choice there. Into fourth and out fifth as quick as he can. Reduce his wheel spin. And so far so good from Commando, not too bad otherwise. Now breaking down to this next corner, very tight actually, very difficult, very one of the difficult corners. Get on the power as quick as he can, and he does that successfully. And now into this sort of fast section now, down to fourth gear here. Very hard to spot your braking zone here actually. And then this left-right section, which is always fun to get right, down to fourth, and then quickly at the fifth, out to sixth gear. And that's a pretty good sequence of corners there from Commando. And then now into the last sector, our last two corners now. It's perfect as he can. A little bit of looking there, not the best in the last corner. Difficult corner to get right, gets it right. On at the fifth, now sixth, and across the line. And it's going to be fifth only, so 8 tenths of the place. I think he did a 108.4 there, so 108.4 for him.
First sector was a little bit off.
Yeah.
The rest.
It was 3 tenths pretty much. And IRL Juventus is in fourth place with a 108.0, so I forgot actually it was even
yeah, it's
here.
quite mixed sectors actually.
Yeah. So first sector for RBZ wasn't brilliant either. It was 16.4, but I hooked the second sector nicely. And the third sector was pretty decent as well. But so far the race, the current order is RBZ from Yi, who did a 107.8 as well. So that's actually 3 tenths off RBZ. Izaki in third place with a 108.0. Very tight between him and RL Giovinazzi in fourth. Fifth place for Comundo, obviously in 108.4. His skills did a 108.4, and then on the super soft, which is quite an impressive time actually, and he just retired, so I don't know where he's gone. SRL Monster did a 108.5. IR Aero, a 108.6. So very tight actually there. And a 108.6 again for Lyric GB, and then a 109.5 for VJ. So from sort of 9th to 5th-ish, very tight actually there. Sort of 2 tenths separating them and the guys. So interesting enough. So let's have a look who else is out there doing any lap times. Let's have a look at Gorch Crab. He's in the Forced India. So I don't know the team change or anything, but that's interesting. I think he's on his out lap anyway. Yi is backed out. Anyone else out there? IRL Aero might be on a lap. I think he's a 10th or so down, so I think, no, he's actually on a lap. Lyric GB's coming out of the pit lane. Fred Wiz is bailed out. Regnite 1, is he on a lap? Right, we'll see. He's currently, oh, he's pushing down, so he's not on a lap right now. Let's come at Lars now. Ultra soft tyres for him. I think he's on a lap right now.
Just has a big name which lost him a lot of time. Yeah, he's coming into the pits.
So it's up just from Lars. I don't know if he's actually on a lap. It's not telling me on his delta. So just from Lars is actually he's on a lap. He's improving. So this is going to be interesting. Last couple of corners right now. Need to get this perfectly. And then last corner down to fourth gear. up to 5th and now 6th, and this has not been too bad of a lap so far from what I've seen of it. Comes to the line. Oh, he didn't move up. So, according to the actual timer from the actual game, he was actually on a lap. But apparently, it was an improvement, which I find very strange. But continuing on with this lap, maybe it was actually a lap that maybe corner cut on, maybe. I don't know. Into this hairpin, down to first gear, up to second, quickly up to third, and then four. Ooh, struggling for traction there. It should a bit more quickly there. Maybe more gentle, more throttle there. Very easy to spin up the rears there. Then the third gear for this next, actually no, second for him, at the third, fourth. I'm guessing he's on the pad, so he probably needs a bit more turning actually, get more bite in the front end. And then down into this sort of last sector of the track. So far it's been quite good from him. It's an improvement, so that's positive. Last sector now, up to 6th. Not getting that, not using all the road there. I'll probably use a bit more road than he used. The last couple of corners in to go.
Looking like a pretty good lap.
A bit hesitant in the last corner, but not too bad. The run's line, and he didn't improve. Is it the 5th? No, he's at the 5th now. Okay, good. So he's actually 5 tenths or 6 tenths on pace from the leader. So I think that's quite a reasonable lap time. And that's I mean, Dutch Malars, both Dutch Malars and Iseki, I mean, have improved a lot, haven't they, James, throughout the season? They've really proved a lot of guys wrong.
Yeah, Dutch Lars obviously did that little stint in Tier 2, and yeah, really showed his pace there. And I think it's good to see that he's carried it over into good success in Tier 1 as well. Yeah, I think 5th is a really reasonable result, and when you're only 2 thousandths off, a tenth off from the 2 cars in front of you, you're looking at 3rd. That's really good for him.
Yeah, it's very good for him, and yeah, also Iseki got very unlucky not to get that victory at Baku, but not really many people out on track. I think Respawn is on the track. He's in the Haas, so Project 9-4, I'm guessing he's in Project 9-4, I guess. I think actually no, he's a reserve, yeah, that's right, so he's in Project 9-4. And he's in to 11th place, so good job from him actually. Improved by about 3 tenths on that lap, so good job from him indeed. But not very quiet right now. How many minutes have we got to go, James, in the session?
7 minutes and 10 seconds.
So I need to leave in the next 5 minutes. So basically, guys, the stream won't cut off. Basically, I'll leave the session and then James can invite me back. So apparently this will fix the yellow flags inside the race. Apparently we'll become spectators because we haven't set laps, and if we leave, then it... I don't think it's going to work. I don't honestly think it's going to work. We're going to be on the grid. It's going to happen, but we'll see if this works. But I'm going to leave. I'm going to get James to invite me back, and I'm going to get James to leave, and then I'm going to invite him back. And then that should hopefully help things out a little bit. So that is an idea that we're going to try and attempt to do, and see if it doesn't cause yellow flags like at the start. But I doubt it's going to work, because this is of course.
I think we've got to do it as late as possible so that we don't start the formation lap or something, probably something like that.
Oh,
probably want to join while the formation lap's going on. Then yeah, if you join during the formation lap, you can't take control of your car. Then I think the AI just takes it. But then what? Then what will the AI do? That's the problem.
if we join back, then it's just gonna give us the car back, isn't it? So, right.
Yeah. So, it depends when. Because it's so inconsistent. When you want, like, in one of our league races, we had someone who joined back during the formation lap, couldn't take control. When you want it to, but probably when we would do it, it would work fine. I don't want it to work.
So I'm thinking we do it minutes to go. So you tell me when it's a minute 20 to go, and then I'll leave. Hopefully leave, and then get you to invite me back, and that should work. And now Gorchuk is retired from the session, so let's have a look at let's recap the order. We'll see how this goes. It might be a complete mess up, so we'll have an attempt. Gorchuk, unfortunately, has DNF'd on 106, 108.6 on the ultra soft, so quite tight times there actually. Fair play. 195. I thought that rule was going to be taken out.
Yeah, that's the last. It's going to be the last race with a one-time lap penalty, Austria.
Fair play.
Because I received it for Austria, so.
It's very tight though between Comundo and yourself, Gorge. Like 2 tenths between 6th, and actually maybe, yeah, 6th and 11th there. So very tight. I think it could be quite a complex midfield battle there. So that's going to be interesting to see. But that's your order.
Yeah. I
Anyone
could have
else?
done so much better than that lap.
A decent is this Red Wiz? I might be getting blocked actually from Rex Knight. I'm not sure. Probably not. Pepsi Max. So how is he getting on here? Is he on a lap? I think he's slightly down in his first sector, up in his second. So this is actually an improvement from Pepsi Max. Let's see how he goes into the last sector. And he's running in 17th place. Now down the 5th. A bit too fast through that last corner. Last couple corners there actually, not the best. A little bit on the curb. It could be an improvement across the line, and it is an improvement, not improving his position. So that's unfortunate. RBZ now. Let's see how the leader, current Pulsar, is getting on right now. Obviously with Mike not qualifying, obviously with a quali ban. We'll see how he's going to get on. So right on board with RBZ. This could be the pole lap into turn 1 right now at the 50-meter board. Down the 3rd gear, clips the apex nicely, and doesn't run the curb on the left side too much. And that's got a nice run down this down this straight now, preparing for the pretty much a very difficult braking zone coming up right now. And down to sort of 2nd gear, and tucks it in, and then gets on throttle very calmly at the 3rd and now 4th. DRS and now 5th quickly and at 6th. That's a good run so far from him. And then the next corner again, very difficult to get right. Down to about 3rd gear, now 2nd for him. And out the 3rd and then 4th quickly, and this has been a very good lap. Now this fast section coming right now, then you go down to 4th gear here, down the 4th, hang it in there, a little bit off the apex, not too bad otherwise, and this is looking very good so far. We're not as fast as this current lap time, we don't know. And then last sector now, last couple of corners, here we go, let's see how he hooks these up, pressure is on, down to 5th gear, nicely done, and then the last corner down the 4th gear, hangs it in there, a little bit on the cover, a little bit wide, but not too bad. He crossed the line, and I think he didn't improve. I think he lost time there. I think he might have
Invalidated, maybe.
validated. Yeah, I
Yeah,
thought he
he
did.
backed off.
Yeah, he's retired. So that's that. How many minutes to go in the session, James?
2 minutes 30.
Right, I gotta leave in about a minute.
We still got 3 hard whiz on our lap.
Right, let's look at him then, shall we? It's probably the last that I'll watch, and I believe. I think he's actually improved just about. Yeah, he's in 6th place. He's currently down in his first sector, so we'll continue on board with him.
Just a quick one, 6th to 12th are separated by just... Actually 6th to 13th, sorry, are separated by just 2 tenths, I
It's
believe.
incredible.
Or
So
maybe slightly over.
that should be a good
Uh,
midfield scrap.
8th to 30.
Alright, some people have improved.
Yeah.
108
Very
4th from
hard.
Commando in 7th, and a 108 6 from Lyric in 13th, a 108 9 from
Seventh.
VJ in 14th.
Not been the best luck from Fred with. I think he's improving enough.
Yeah.
So
Respawn's on a fairly good lap.
yeah, we're right on board with him. See how he's doing in the place, if she Nick currently. He's in place with Project Nightfall, who's been on holiday in Dubai, I believe. So he's gonna be
Right. 1 minute 15 remaining.
right, I'm gonna lead off the slap now across the line. Let's see what Respawn does. Is it gonna be an improvement for him? Across the line, and it is up to 6th place. A
Ooh.
nice job from him. Really good.
Eek
That's
is
impressive.
gonna have one last shot at pole.
Right, I'm going to come back then, so I'm going to have to... Right, give me a sec. Right, so, James, you invite me back now. Sorry for this, guys. James and Gorch will try and talk you through it's Eki's lap.
Yeah. So then we are here with It's Eek. He's just about to set his lap. So we're going to be going on the back straight here. I'm going to brake just after the 100-meter board here. Really good on the apex. Little bit, actually that was a little bit squirmish out of there. Got on the curb and that sort of unsettled the car. Probably lost on about half a tenth there. Nothing too major, so he's still got this lap. And now he's braking down into second. Bit of a lock up, but really nice to hit the apex. On the power very early. And here we are coming. I'm going to see what sector time he set. He has
16 points, sorry.
Yep, was that in relation to the leaders?
Pretty good. A little bit off Giovinazzi, but he's not top because his second and third sectors aren't quite as strong. So we'll have to see if we can put the rest of the lap together.
Yeah, he's really hit the apex there as well, hasn't he?
Yeah, it's looking good actually
He's
so
going to take us
far.
in 5th or 4th.
This is looking
4th
very
for a bit of
interesting.
turning, then up to 5th. Been very tidy lap so far. This isn't probably the easiest part of the lap to get it wrong, but it looks like he's done this bit perfectly as well. This is a part of the corner you can gain a lot of time. He's ran a little bit wide. Let's see where it puts him. Third.
Pretty
Only
decent.
3/10 off pole.
Pretty decent. Right, James, you leave now, and then we'll join back. And you can... We need to press spectate
So then
after the
we
race
have
session starts.
RBZ 10-12 on. If you leave right now, then you can join in quali. Sorry, then you can join on formation lap. That should work. But anyways,
You can join through friends, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Friends. Yeah.
Looking at the positions, we got RBZ on pole position. Then we have Yi22, Dutch Gamer Lars. Actually, Dutch Gamer Lars and It's Eek are actually tied on their lap time for 3rd. But Dutch Gamer Lars gets it, I guess, because he's got the lowest alphabetical name, I guess, because it's D after I or something.
They're
like
in
that.
qualifying results.
But we got
The
2nd to 5th.
the real rule.
Separated by just 0.38.
The real rule, which I'm not sure is in this game, is
Yeah.
whoever sets the lap first goes ahead. I'm not sure if that's
Okay,
actually
then.
in the game, but that could be it.
I don't know. Maybe.
Well, no, because it's
It's
actually said it last, didn't he? So.
Oh yeah.
So, Gorch, tell me when you guys continue and get into the black screen mode, where you go into the black screen when it's loading. And I'll spectate.
We're in it right now,
We're in it right now.
but
I think it's once the formation lap starts, join, and then
for whatever reason, it's not.
it
loading.
it shouldn't work. It doesn't normally work.
You done the same thing, James? You
Lyric
just
and
wait and
Pepsi Max,
spectate.
I think.
Yeah, wait for the formation lap to begin.
Yeah, because I'm currently not there's nothing on the screen right now. It's just in the lobby, so just waiting for. Right, so I'll join back when the good old formation lap cheekily starts. It's a shame because I can't just crash out. I can't just like go for the absolute Narnia of turn 1 and kill everyone in the formation lap. So I'm joking. I would never do that. I'll never do that. Just clarifying that. I'll do it in short qualifying though. You see that mega corner, but unfortunately it's not going to happen, is it? I have 1 shot qualifying. On my screen it still says qualifying results, so I'm just trying to, yeah.
Yeah, for us, Pepsi Max isn't readied. I'll send him a message. He left and rejoined.
Sorry about this, boys. Just was trying
Yeah.
to get into the formation up, so I can join back and not.
I really don't know why they changed this from the 2015 format.
Mm.
Because
just
in
retire and
2015 it was like half the people. It was like the first person to ready, then it was a 30-second countdown, and now it's just everyone's got a ready or something. I don't know where Pepsi is either. Hopefully you're not gone. If not, I don't know what will happen. Actually, that's a point. If it goes to 1 shot, what would I do about my 1-time lap penalty?
We won't do a qualifying lap. That's what we have to do. Actually, I might marshmallow. That's the thing.
I'll take it at next race, or.
You could do that, yeah.
Oh, yes, it's worked now anyway.
Right, okay. Alright, so it says race now. Session in progress. So I'm guessing you started the formation. Well, I'm guessing you're ready to start the formation lap.
Let's see the weather as well.
It's dry.
Yeah.
Lovely and
sunny
sunny.
for the whole lot. Oh, that's
so
a
we
bit of
can-
a
we-
result. I can pick my tyres. I'll go super soft. I guess that's sort of like a middle strategy. I don't know if I'll do a 2-stop or a 1-stop or what. We'll soon see.
Right, so tell
I
us
could do
about the
super soft,
formation.
ultra soft, soft. I guess. Or super soft, soft, ultra soft. But the formation lap's about to start in 3 seconds, so
Oh, here we go.
yeah, it started now.
Actually, I just
So I
joined
think-
back on the dot.
I think if we join now, it shouldn't work. From
Oh,
previous
it's not-
experience, it doesn't work.
It's not, because I'm on the grid and my AI is going absolute ham on the wheel.
Hey then.
Hello, AI.
It's whether
Right,
it's
Pepsi Max
whether
is
or not
inviting
we
me
can
to a party.
actually
I don't know why.
watch from there, or whether we'll just be watching our own car, just being idiotic.
I'll
Yeah.
invite him to a game.
Does it let me take control?
No, it's not letting me keep control right now. So I'm guessing it might have just
Yeah,
worked.
yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Right. So,
And as well, we don't have to take control, do we?
No, we don't.
Even if it offers that, we just don't have to. Our AIs will be driving around, but is that really a problem?
They ghost,
Better
don't
than
they?
having a
They
safety
ghost.
car.
Yeah. Don't they ghost when you go
Yeah.
through them now? Nice. Yeah,
Yeah,
they
yeah.
ghost anyway, so it's fine, yeah.
Now they do, yeah.
People have to live with this, our cheeky game of tags in the lobby. Anyway, there is your race order currently. RBZ is leading them round into the last couple of corners now. So that's RBZ from Yi, from Jessica Malars.
Yep,
It's
see you
Eki
guys.
in 4th. It's in the bit. Good, have good luck. RL Giovinazzi in 5th.
Good luck
Respawn
with
in
the commentary.
6th. Fred Wiz
See
in
ya.
7th. Commando in 8th. It's Skills 99 in 9th. 10th place for SRL Monster. 11th place for RL Aero. 12th for Gorge Crab, 13th for Lyric GB, 14th for VJ 1429, 15th for Rex Knight 1, 16th for Craig Senna, and then obviously I'm a spectator in this race, and that's the rest of your order. So I'm hoping that we can actually spectate the start of the race for the first time this season. So you guys will see the race start from this viewing camera. If the
It
game
took us 9 rounds to work out how to do it.
we're a bit noobish, and obviously. It is F1 2016. It isn't the best game to do this on anyway. But I think.
And you can even go. You can go to the broadcast camera. Oh, that's great for the start.
Oh no! It's taking me taking control.
No.
Oh, no. Well, I better
We
reverse
have to
then.
do the old disqualified thing then, don't we?
Yeah, didn't work. It failed. I'm so sorry, boys. So we're going to turn 1, moving and spectating to turn 1, just guess who's leading in the way. I think it's RBZ going out to turn 1. Let's hope this thing can actually get into the... There we go. And RBZ is leading the way from Yi in 2nd place and Virtual Safety Car. Well, I couldn't help that. And Respawn
Only
in 3rd.
only virtual, not full.
Yeah, it's
Not
alright.
quite as bad as usual.
Mundo in 4th and then Skills in 5th.
Did Mike make up any places?
Mike, let's have a look where Mike is right now. He might have got away with it.
A few. Oh, hang on, he's ahead of Itseki, Iroh Giovinazzi, and Dutch Gamer Lars.
What happened to Izeki on the start then? So maybe we didn't cause that Virtual Safety Car. Maybe it was the guys in front of us who actually had a collision. I'm sure I'm guessing anyway.
So that's four of the top. Three of the top 5 on the grid, and 4 of the really top drivers right at the back here. So that's interesting.
That's going to really spice up this Grand Prix. But RBZ
Even more intriguing.
is leading the way round. 16th place, I think, is currently Mike Marshmallow. So he's going to have to do a lot of work to get through the field. And so will is Eki, who was up there, and so will RL Giovinazzi, who obviously had torrid starts. The E is going to be right behind RBZ, crawling them round. I'm sure we're going to get going any moment now, and we are going for green, and we're lights. Oh
It's
my
Eki's
God!
coming.
Is that lag?
It's Eki's pitting,
Oh, Eki's pitting.
so
I
he's
think.
got
I think-
damage.
I thought I saw a collision. I don't know if that's the Respawn is in 6th. I saw him lag into one. He's actually binned it. I thought that he was having problems. But there you go. That's your leader currently. RBZ is currently in the way. As Respawn has gone. Yi in 2nd place right now. 3rd place for Comundo, who is challenging, and he's actually battling away with Iskills 99. We're going to run on board with this cheeky little battle. Here we go. Wheel to wheel. There you go. And it's just going to be interesting to see. Skills is on the super soft tyres compared to ultra softs for Comundo. Up the inside, Skills goes, and he gets the move done. He's done him. And that's an incredible move from his Skills. And I think he'd be very happy with that indeed. And his skills doing a really good job on a different strategy. Gorsh in 6th place, even that's in places as well. So Gorsh Crab, fair play to the guy. SRL Monster currently in 7th place. Lyric GP in 8th place. And because Max said they wouldn't let him get back in his car. But Fred Wiz is trying to make an overtake on Lyric GB right now. The inside, and sorry Pipps and Max for that. It's unlucky, man. You could have raced today and he was doing pretty good in qualifying. But here we go. Fred Wiz is looking for a move up the inside of Lyric GB right now. Let's see if he can make this one stick. Up the inside, he's on the ultra soft, and Lyric's on the soft tyres. Up the inside he goes. makes the move stick, a little bit wide, but I think he's a done deal. But Lyric GB is coming back with everything he's got right now. It's going to be wheel to wheel. VJ sitting behind them, just waiting for something to happen, and it's going to be absolutely going for it. Fred Wiz looking for a move up the inside. He's going to go for it up the inside down to second gear, and look at that. VJ's cut through, and VJ is up to 9th place, and he's battling away with it. This is an incredible battle. Lyric GB and VJ 4029 and Fred Wiz. Here we go. Lyric GB going to try and go around the outside of VJ 4029. I'm trying to lose my words, and I think he's got it done. But VJ is very quick on the super soft tyres. He's been looking for a move any time soon. Mike Marshmallow currently in 12th place. He's made some good ground up as Mike. And here we go into the last couple of corners right now of this last sector. And this could be the move. A little bit on the grass, but not too bad. Not the best of exits though. You're looking at the inside for the next couple of corners. He's have a little look, but no, he doesn't make anything stick. But look at that, Mike Marshmallow, currently in 12th place, is looking very good on the soft compound. And it should be a move done for Rex Knight. Here he goes, DRS, everything he's got. He has to be very careful. And this should be a done deal into turn 1. And going up the inside he goes. He needs to leave room, careful, and he's done that one very well. So nice stuff from Mike Marshmallow. Next up is VJ 1429 on his list. And this is going to be an absolute, incredible. Up the inside he goes. He's going to stick as well. He's going to go up the inside, and he turns into him, and that's it. And that's lost him time, but I think he's okay. I think he's just going to have
not a position, weirdly.
Yeah, I'm just surprised he didn't. Yeah, he's lost time there, so that's interesting. Oh, hello. It's a bye bump from Craig Senna, but nothing made of that as of yet. And I'm getting absolute notifications galore on Twitter, so I better close that away. There you go. That's an interesting action there. We'll come back to this. RRJ not seeing 15th. Not been able to make much ground up. He's not ultra soft, so I'm surprised. Malaz in 16th place, he qualified so well, and I feel sorry for the guy. He's done a really good job. He's looking in 17th as well, so very bad races for these guys indeed. RBZ though is in a race of his own right now, and he's currently Mundo actually got in front, and I think there's a little cheeky battle. Gorge Crab is in 3rd place ahead of Yee, and look at this, Gorge Crab on the super soft tyres. So perhaps at this stage, James, the ultra softs are sort of starting to lose their best. Do you think?
Yeah, I think they'll be probably coming in around lap 6, those on the ultra softs, so they're coming up to their pit window soon. Super softs are going to be much quicker now.
Look at this.
We've already had a few people in actually.
Gorge is looking very tasty. He's looking for a nice cheeky move in on Comundo, and Comundo is struggling. Look at that, a little bit of a move from Yee, and he just about made it through those two. I mean, that could have ended up really badly. Look at that, IRL Aero doing a really good job as well. He's looking for a move on Yee, and Gorge has gone a little bit wide, but Yee's just having a little look. It's just a little bit very close for Comundo right now, and Yee is trying everything he can. And look at this, Comundo's got a bad exit. Here he comes, Gorge Crab for 2nd place. Is this going to be the move done? And it should be up the inside. He goes, and that is a bit on Yee. He's gone.
He just went straight into the back of Comundo there. I was on board with him.
And we couldn't catch that one.
I think Comundo did wrong there.
Board, unfortunately, just too spicy. And there he goes. Yee, and obviously actually pitted on for some soft tyres, the race leader. So he's pitted in early on some soft tyres. Let's see where he comes back out of. He wants to aim probably in front of. No, he won't get in front of Mike Marshmallow, I don't believe. He's in 11th place.
Oh, Gorge has run wide. Comundo's gone through. Will ILR Aero go through?
Here we go. He's going to be looking for it. Here he comes, and I think it's going to be a done deal. And that's a terrible error from Gorge. And I didn't see what happened there. I'm guessing he went a bit deep, I assume.
Yeah, just and then onto the not so grippy road on the outside.
I tell you something, IRL Aero is looking for a move.
They can do a few more laps, can't they, on the super softs? I think they can go to about lap 8 or 9 possibly. If they're fresh, look, with Gorge, probably 9. If they've qualified a little bit.
Oh, Gorge looking for it, and no. So this is going to be the battle. We see that Comundo has boxed, and Comundo obviously he's going to be trying to see where he can come out of. So we'll have a look at where things lie. So
Mike's up to 4th and about to take 3rd. Obviously starting on the softs, he's going to go really long.
There comes Mike.
Don't know when he's going to pit. Quite interchangeable depending on what he wants to do strategically.
So he goes up the inside, give him some stick, up the inside he goes. And he gets it done, but I think Lyric's going to come back at him here. Maybe not. No, I think Mike's going to do a rest, so it should be alright. Slipstream, let's see, you know how powerful it is on this game, but no, not as of yet. So nothing done there. Mike into third place, done a really good job going very long on those soft tyres, so that's good for him. So our old race leader RBZ currently in 8th place on the soft tyres. So let's have a look at the order currently. Let's go through the order properly. So IRL Aero is leading the way with Gorch in 2nd place. 3rd place for Mike Marshmallow. 4th for Lick GB. 5th for VJ 1429. 6th for Rex Knight 1. Craig Senna in 7th. RBZ in 8th. 9th place for Ryron Skull. 10th for Comundo. 11th SRL Monster. 12th for Ed Wiz. 13th for Yee. 14th for IRL Giovinazzi. 15th for It's Skills 99. And then it's Icky in 16th, Lars in 17th, Iceman Ryken in 18th, and obviously Respawn who's actually gone as well. So that is your order.
Gorge's got lead back.
So Gorge has got back in front.
Massive battle. They go side by side into turn 2.
And here we go. Up the inside, Gorge goes. He needs to make this one stay. He's locked up a lot, and IRL will get back at him here. And he's going to be... didn't get the exit actually. I'm surprised he didn't get that one step. He got the DRS, so this could be the chance. Here he goes. And no, he just realised there's less session, unfortunately. I think that's probably how torrid his race went. And I'm guessing he's just given up there. But look at this. Gorge Crab is parking the bus like no tomorrow. He wants this. He wants to keep this lead, but Gorge has gone wide again. He keeps doing that, and I think that's losing him time. And this is looking a very interesting battle. But look at that. Mike Marshmallow is catching these boys very quickly indeed. I'm assuming that these boys will probably think about pitting in now, would I thought, James?
Yes, possibly. I think Aero, because he did a quality lap.
Oh, no,
he's staying out for another one.
So Mike is closing in very quickly indeed. LoGB is staying with him as well. So Lyrics with some decent pace on those soft tyres. Very good for him. And VJ is coming under pressure from Craig Senna's massive group here. Ibis is in 7th place, he's in a bit of traffic. So you might want to get past these boys as quick as he can. Look at that, RBZ is looking for a move, and I think he might have done it. What a move from RBZ. Obviously on those fresher tyres, a really good move there. And looking in the slipstream of BJ 1429 for 5th place. He needs to get this one done as quick as he can. And VJ's gone a little bit wide, he needs to be careful. Oh, I could have ended up very badly, and he's lost position as a result of that. And he's going to have to... Yeah, that's very much... Oh, that was a close one, and that could have ended up really badly. So that's just a little bit of time there. But now he needs to get this one done on BJ. He's done as quick as he can, because he doesn't really have much time to Mike. Mike is his obviously main championship rival, and he wants to take as much main championship points as he can. But where do you think Mike will be able to finish in this race, James?
Oh yeah, tough one. His pace looks good because he's catching the leading 2 on harder compound. So I think his ultimate aim is probably going to be 2nd, with a few others having problems. I think he can aim for a 2nd place finish here. I think RBZ will be a little bit out of reach.
Yeah, and look at that, catching the top 2 very quickly. And this shows the extent of the tyre wear and just the skill, maybe the skill difference as well, the lap time difference. But this so far has been a really good comeback from Mike Marshmallow through the field. And he just needs to hope that he can go as long as he can on those soft tyres. I mean, realistically, James, do you have any idea how long the softs can, how long you can go on the softs?
I think, if I remember correctly from career mode, they can do about 14 laps, I think, before they start going off. Any further than that is possible, but you are going to start losing quite a bit of time then, I think.
Yeah, unlike the 2 leaders right now.
Probably a 2-stop he's going to go for, but it's whether he goes soft, soft, super soft, or whether he goes soft, super soft, super soft.
Yeah, I think Gorge is going to bail out of this. Yeah, Gorge is bailed out of this one. I think he just lost so much time there. And I think IRL Aero will be under pressure from Mike anytime soon. So into pits, Gorge comes in. And let's see what sort of stop this is going to be for him. Unfortunately, boys. It should be pretty decent. Yeah, onto super soft tyres for him. So he's going to go for a 2-stop race, I guess. So he'll have to run the softs at the end. So he's going to run super soft for now, and then onto the softs at the end. So the softs are going to do 14-ish. So have to, yeah, that'll work. That'll work. Yeah, you can do that. I think that'll work. do 11 laps on these soap softs again, but he'll lose more time towards the end of that stint. See how Yi's getting on. He's 9th place currently on the soft tyres, and he's catching this bunch. Kamundo is making his way through the field after his pit stop earlier on. I think, really, the strategy they've done has not really helped them. They've been bringing out into some traffic, and it's not been the best. I can tell you that, but I'll tell you something, Kamundo is getting very feisty with SRL Monster. I think he's got the move done, but look at that, SRL Monster's coming back at him right now. Let's see where he can go. Up the inside he goes. And he's going to go wheel to wheel with Kamundo, and Kamundo is not making it work. And, Eric cut back in. No, just a rear end, so this could be the chance. Look at that, Yi's looking very feisty as well. He's a bit in this action as well. Yi's having a look at the inside, but no, not as of yet. RG Fancy has left, unfortunately, so that's obviously, he had a really bad start to the Grand Prix. I'm guessing there's another reason why, but Yi is looking very good right now. It's a Monster in the system of Wyvern Skull. Can he make anything work here? Nothing yet. He's going to have to wait another couple of corners here. Good exit here on the soft tyres, and so is Wyvern Skull. And I'll tell you what,
Mike's
Yi
about
is...
to take the lead.
Oh, I'm going to go back to Mike Marshmallow right now. But look, actually, no, not really going to Yi, actually.
Just go past on the straight.
Yi's
Pretty
at the
easy move.
inside. Oh, that's an easy one. I'll look into that one. And Yi has to give that position up for some reason. I think he got on the curb there. And look at this, Wyvern Skull is getting slipstreamed by Yi, and Yi is making some fast progress. Up the inside he goes, and this should be the move, and he's done him. He's absolutely done. Kamundo, for some reason, has not got those confidence on those soft tyres as we would have thought. And Kamundo is, I think, growingly falling back, and I'm surprised. I mean, he looked had the pace this weekend, and it's not working out for him. His teammate as well, it's worked for him, but I don't know what's happening to Kamundo here. It's just odd, like he's not being able to get through quickly, and it's just traffic, and he's not being able to put those punchy moves in. And he's just trying to have a little. It's a bit, yeah, that was a little bit optimistic there. That was a bit optimistic going for the gap there, but that's hurt him a lot. But there you go. That's Mike Marshmallow leading the Grand Prix on his soft tyres. He's got he'll be going for another. Longer, I think it's sort of 1 or 2 laps to go on those soft tyres. So there's Arby's in second place. The gap is about 3 seconds. So currently, Mike has got just under a pit stop to gain on RBZ. So that's the key. And you got RBZ in second, Lyric GB in third, and that's, again, a really good job there for Lyric GB. Well, done the same sort of strategy as Mike. He's followed the same thing, and it's working out so far from him.
Safety car will really play into their hands.
It
Those
would.
two, if it would happen.
It would really, and I mean, what sort of strategy could they do, James? Exactly, that's the thing.
I think they're probably going to try and go super soft to the end. I think that's the quickest way of doing it. I think the ultra soft tyres are tyres that you really want to avoid. I think they go off too quickly to be that useful. But the super softs are a pretty good tyre for about 10 laps, as we saw with Grab and ILR Aero still doing quite well at lap 10. So possibly could pit this lap and do 11 laps or hang it out a little bit more. But super softs to the end, I think.
Indeed, and Craig Sinner is another one who's very similar strategy. Start on the soft tyres, and again doing very well. These soft runners are doing very good indeed. Yi in 5th, he's recovering quite well from that spin he had earlier. Not too bad. SRL Monster doing very well as well. So. But a little bit tasty battle here. We're going to run on board with this actually. This is a very interesting battle. Gorge Crab trying to make some gains here on the super soft tyres. Here he goes, round the outside. Can he make this one stick? He's going to leave room, and it's very close between him and Freyard. Very aggressive. Luckily, Freyard doesn't spin out. But I was quite aggressive. That was very marginal there. And he got that one done. And he was okay. Not too bad, but he's catching us for a monster. He needs to make these next 2 moves stick. He needs to get them done quickly. He doesn't want to do a Kamundo. Kamundo got stuck in traffic, and it hurt him in the end. So he needs to get past these next 2 guys very quickly. IRL Aero, now where has he gone? That's the thing. Now he's currently in 12th. He's on the soft tyres.
Yeah, I think he stayed up too long. But he might be attempting a one-stop strategy because he went really long. Lap 13 he pitted from super softs. Could be trying a one-stop. I think that's suicide though.
That is suicide. If he can, I mean that is ridiculous if he can do that. Because obviously he's last at best 14. I mean, they could probably go about 16, 17, but that's going to be just marginal. But Mike doing what he needs to do right now. The gap is good.
It is coming down quite dramatically now, I think.
Yeah, 2.4. So
He has reached that
maybe
point.
he shouldn't have done that. Maybe he should have hit lap 14, but he obviously knows the condition of his tyres. RBZ is closing in very quickly right now. I'm guessing those tyres are pretty much gone on Mike Marshmallow's car. So this is basically RBZ knows in the lane. I think. Oh, hello. This is cheeky. What's RBZ doing in the pit lane with Mike? This is pretty much neutralised the Grand Prix. What's going on here?
I don't get this. This is weird strategy from RBZ. Mike has taken the mickey out of RBZ for his strategies in the past, and I would question what RBZ's doing now, putting on the soft tyres. I'm guessing Mike's on super softs.
He's not thinking of going on the soft tyres until the end of the Grand Prix. No.
Wait,
no, and he's
only
traffic.
just done a 9-lap stint, and now he's trying to do a 21-lap stint.
This is not making any sense. Oh, here we go. Sandwich time. Oh, his skills has gone straight on. Oh my god. Oh, there you go. Oh, he's banned. There he goes.
Hang on, he's managed to get ahead of Mike though somehow. Yeah, Mike is behind RBZ now.
Hey, this is what's going on here? 7th place.
Maybe Mike had to change his front wing. Didn't seem like he had any damage, did it?
I swear Mike got released first. No, this is F1 2016, everybody.
Yeah, I didn't see any damage from Mike, but that's the only explanation. The pit lane wasn't busy, was it? So it's not going to be held by anyone else because he's quite substantially behind. But I reckon he can make that time up on the soft compound.
Yeah, that's
So I don't think it's race over.
No.
But that's a real shame. That's taken a lot of the work that he's just put in out. Unfortunately, now.
I don't know what Abid was thinking. I mean, I don't know what he was thinking. Oh, IRL Aero's in the grass. By the way, IRL Aero, it's not a lawnmower. It's a left one girl. Sorry, you're doing really well. You just need to continue. You've got lots of grass and tyres, and it's going to really hurt your race. And hi, Vapid, 74. In the chat. So everyone who's watching the stream currently, I'm glad you guys are actually here today. If you are interested in joining a league, which is obviously SRL, there's 2 tiers going on right now. We've got GP2 and F1, and it's obviously on Friday. It's on Thursdays and Fridays. So GP2 is on a Thursday night. I think about 8 o'clock start, 7:30 start. And I think the actual F1 league here is on obviously this time right now on Fridays at 6:45. So if you're interested in joining a league, you'll be sitting into one of the tiers. And safety car is being deployed. So this is going to neutralise everything. Wow.
Will the safety car come out ahead? Oh no, right. I was thinking, was it going to come out ahead of the pack, but definitely not going to do that. That's interesting. Is Lyric GB is still out on those original soft tyres in the lead. I said he might gain from the safety car. I think that's going to play right into his hands because it's going to cost him less time coming into the pits now.
It is indeed, and I'll tell you something. Obviously, he should pit now. I mean, softs, so he has to run the other option, doesn't he? So he'll have to go.
Yeah, so it'd be super soft. But with the safety car taking out a few laps, he might be able to go super soft, ultra soft, which would make him really quick at the end of the race. Or he could go ultra soft, super soft.
He could be a podium top 5 challenger here. So this is going to be an interesting one to judge. So let's go through the race order right now. Lyric GB is leading. Actually, that will benefit him and Craig Senna. We've got Gorge Crab in 3rd, Yi in 4th, and I think
those 2 will probably both come in. I think.
Yeah, and actually, Craig Senna and Lyric GB is coming in now. So he is looking very good here. And I'll tell you something. This is extraordinary. There we go, pit stop for him. See, super softs. I think he's back for...
There's a Red Bull staying out. Who's that? That's SRL Monster, who's gone into 3rd.
But all these guys who started on soft tyres have pitted now, and this has really helped them. Craig Senna can get in front of the fifth. No, I don't think he can, so that will just be sick for him. So he's lost a little bit there, but not too bad otherwise. Nice stuff here, and it's going to be a reshuffling of the pack on the safety car. So guys, if you want to get a cup of tea or any beverages whilst we go through the boring safety car period, then we can go into a bit of an interval. But obviously,
I think this is good. I think it will spice up the rest of the race massively because we've got the field close together, an array of different strategies. I think this plays even more into Mike's hands because he gains back the time that he lost in the pits, and he's on softer compound, and he doesn't have quite so much wear on them now over the safety car period. But this is a key question actually, but can it play into RBZ's hand and let him go to the end without him to stop again?
I was thinking exactly the same thing.
That might bring it into the window for him to actually work it.
Because I think he pitted, what, 16? No, it was 15, wasn't it? 15.
Yeah.
So he's done about, this car's been out for a lap now. They've been under 3 laps, so 3 laps. He's done 3 laps on them, so you know what, this could work. This could work. The safety car will come in, if it comes in lap 23, this will definitely work. 22 is marginal. But this is interesting. You know, this is a very interesting race. Mike will have to pit again though. I don't think he's going to be able to do super softs for 13 laps.
No, I'm pretty sure on top of the laps he's already done, it'll be a puncture with about 2 or 3 laps to go probably.
So it has to go on the ultra softs. So you can go, oh my god, so we're going to have a rapid Mike Marshmallow at the end of the Grand Prix. But we can also probably see that from someone like Lyric GB and Craig Sinner because they're on super softs.
Yeah.
They're going to be able to go, I mean, they could, I don't know, they could, 12 laps on the super softs, is that even, I mean, as it's pitted. So if they get going at 23, could that work? That could work, but then it couldn't. You know, this is the problem because we saw how slow Gorch were going, and Gorch and IRL Aero were doing, ILR Aero was doing at the end. So it's just.
I think it's going to come down to if you make a stop, where are you going to come out? If you stop and have traffic, I don't think it'll work then, and then it'll play into the hands of the people who can go to the end. But if you can come out in free air, I think making a pit stop will be quicker. No, the safety car's already in. They're restarting this lap.
Oh my god, so this won't work from what obviously he might hit again.
That's a really quick safety car.
That was extremely quick, and we're going to go racing once again. It's RBZ race leading the way with Mike Marshmallow in second place. He's going to be challenging right away. Is Mike Marshmallow. Here we go. It's going to be the 2 rivals going for it. Obviously, our last race contact between the 2 of them. Let's hope for the same thing again. But of course, we'll have a little bit of controversy. But Mike Marshmallow is using all the rear end as possible. And I think I've got a little bit of a break, but it's probably not enough to break the slipstream. But SRL Monster is looking a little bit feisty as well on the super soft tyres, and he'll be looking for a little bit of a banter. And let's see down the order. Lyric GB currently fighting away with Craig Senna, who's got up to 6th place, but I think Ecky's just jumped both of them. So it's Ecky, who's on the soft tyres, will be going to the end of the Grand Prix, I imagine, on those soft tyres, depending on how many laps he's done on them anyway. But there you go, there's a little battle, and I think we'll already join that battle because I think RBZ has made a couple of mistakes here. Mike is looking very feisty right now. It's going to be an absolute. This is going to be it. This is going to be very interesting to see how this goes. This might take until the DRS is activated again, but the slipstream should help Mike along if he has a little bit of rich mix. So here we go, last couple of corners right now of this 21st lap of 36. Last corner right now, needs a good exit here. But it looks to me that Mike's playing a little bit cautiously on those superstars. I reckon he's going to try and get them to the end of the Grand Prix. And I don't think that's going to be realistic. But just looking, he's not pushing as hard as he would normally. Being very calm about things. But RBZ has got to push those softs. He has to, because he has to get... this is just so tense. Because, you know, if I was RBZ's shoes, it's going to be... I think he's missed the strategy here. And look at this. Mike is looking round the outside right now. And RBZ is not going to give him any room at all. He's going to show him who is boss and who is the line master, as we call it. Oh my god, because Mike is going to be inside right now. Is it going to be enough? Here we go. It might not be. He's gone locking up, and it's wheel to wheel. Boys, keep it clean. And I think Mike's got the move done, and that was very close. They both gave each other just the minimum amount of room they could have given each other, and they've made it through luckily. And that's Mike Marshmallow into the lead of the Grand Prix from pretty much last place on the grid. He's in the lead, but he'll have to pit again surely. There's no way he'll be able to start. But so will RBZ, and Mike, you have to say, he's probably in the lead right now. So it's difficult. I mean, depending on RBZ and how he gets on with those tyres, we never know. All we do know is that Mike's tyres will go off quicker than RBZ's. We know that. So this is very tight here. So down the order right now, it's Eki who's coming a little bit under pressure from there at GB, who's doing an incredible job in that Renault, I have to say. GB doing very well in 5th place. 6th place Quicksender's doing a good job as well. Alright, Yee, how's he getting on with Dutch Millars? Here we're going to go for a move. Going to leave each other enough room, boys. Locking up a lot, giving him enough room. Dutch Millars on the exit, a little bit on the curb, but gets the move done. Nicely done. That's really good racing. And Yee is looking for a little bit of a move back behind us. Commando's going with it with Gorge Crab. He's on the soft compound, so I'm guessing Gorge pitted. And then look at that, Wyver's gone for the dive bomb of the century, but he's not. He's better out of that one. I think he made a mistake there. That was very lucky for Gorge Crab. He could have actually ended up being that race over. And look at that, Wyver's skull is looking very smart on those ultra softs. Here he goes. This is going to be an easy overtake, surely, up the inside. But no, Gorge hangs it around the outside nicely, and this has been an incredible Grand Prix so far. Lots of overtaking, lots of wheel-to-wheel racing that's been clean. Rexlight in 12th place, 30th for RL Giovinazzi, who just hasn't had it this race. Aspen Reichelen in 14th, 50th for Iskills 99, and 6th for VJ. But Mike is doing really well right now. Obviously not letting him out of his sight right at all, but Mike just has the extra little bit pace in those super tyres that's helping him maintain this gap. But right now, as you can see it, James, who do you think will be the top 3 here? This is really interesting.
Yeah, I think obviously with the safety car being a little bit earlier, I think that every single car, apart from those who are on softs who pitted at the safety car, will have to pit again. But I think RBZ, even on those soft compound tyres, will have enough pace to come second, possibly even first. But I think Mike should have this win. RBZ second. Third, I'm going to go with Lyric GB. He's in a good position at the moment, I think. Oh, Craig Senna's actually passed him, though. So, that spices things up. I think possibly one of those two. But it is hard to call, because in that position you've got Izeki at the moment, and also Dutch Gamer Lars and Yee bearing down. Oh, no, we haven't got Dutch Gamer Lars anymore. He's gone.
Oh my god, and that's incredible. And that is really unfortunate there. And Arcus play. I'm surprised they didn't use more than that. That's that.
Yeah, he was recovering really well from the problems at the start. That's a kick to the teeth after such a good job making up so much ground from his early troubles.
Gorge is looking very, very tasty behind Commando on the soft tyres, so he's going to go to the end of the Grand Prix.
Lyric GB is battling with Craig Senna now. Craig Senna was just slowing on the straight for some reason. So they're battling once again for 4th and 5th.
Got a weird sound for that Renault, so they're over-revving it, but he's alright. Gonna try to get it inside, but no, Craig brakes a little bit later on those super softs. Oh, great. I thought Craig was on the... They're both pitted. They're both on... No, my mistake.
Yeah, they were on the softs and went to super softs.
That's right, noobish error there. Oh, a little bit of the gravel, and Yee's going to be looking for something. Here we go. Yee, oh, that's close,
Ooh.
and that's close. And that's a close
I think
call.
Yee is the top car that can go to the end, because he pitted at the safety car and put on softs, so I think he can go to the end. So that'll be interesting for him. It's looking good at the moment.
Tell you what, we might actually have Yee on the podium, I reckon. It's going to be a battle. I mean, it's Eki, he's on the softs, I believe. Am I correct in saying he's on the softs? Yes, he is.
Yes, but I'm not sure if they were new. I think he'd already been on them for a few laps.
Exactly. So I think we've seen a battle between Yee and Eki for the podium here, the last podium finish. So that's going to be interesting. But let's have a look at what's going on at the front right now. So Mike Marshmallow, how's he doing? He's got, again, the gap's sort of the same sort of gap as it's been. I mean, obviously, Upset has been able to push a little bit longer maybe on those the soft tyres, because obviously, you know, Mike's from the super softs. I think Mike might try to stretch those super softs out until the end, but I just think it's marginal. I just don't think it's possible. And look at that, Upset looking at the rear end as well. So I don't know what RBZ has to do here. I mean, RBZ could go longer on those super softs and strap on a set of ultras, but I mean, Mike could do the same as well. It's just going to be difficult.
I think they're both going to end up doing that. I think they're both going to end up finishing the race on ultra soft tyres. Yeah.
So he's bailing out
when they pit
bits.
though. It's going to be interesting.
See what tyres he's going to go on. I guess in super softs, I would presume.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's super soft tyres for him. So
will he come out? I think he'll come out in quite a nice bit of clean air. So even though he's not going to be on the ultra softs at the end like some drivers, he should get a really good undercut now. So I think he's in a pretty good position here, actually.
Hopefully. That teammate, is his teammate actually, yeah, I think his teammate's left. So actually, yeah, some nice bit of clean air there. So that's a good run there. He's in 10th place. So still, the order is shaping up a little bit. Gorge Crab in 7th place on the soft tyres. He'd be going to the end of the Grand Prix. Commando in 6th, obviously being held up earlier. Lyric GP in 5th in the soft, so he'd be going for probably ultra soft at the end of the Grand Prix, we'd presume. 4th for Craig Senna, who's right behind Yee in 3rd now. So Yee's in 3rd. RBZ is lost time to Mike, and I think, oh, here we go, Mike's coming, oh god, RBZ's coming into the pits. This could be the bottle job.
So yeah, he's going to try and undercut it. He's, I think he's realised that on the soft tyres he's not going to be able to challenge Mike unless he does something different. Pitting at the same time isn't really going to help him. So he's going to try and go for the undercut. Will Mike react, or will Mike carry on going until he can strap on the ultra softs?
That is interesting.
It's all getting very... And actually, Yee doesn't have to stop again, and he's quite a long way ahead of RBZ, actually. I didn't think he would be that far ahead. It's quite a big gap. So Yee, don't count Yee out for the race win here, I'd say.
Oh no.
Lads! He's going to win a race!
Well, actually, he already has, but... Okay. Anyway. So Yee could actually, yeah, he could. I mean, obviously pitted on the safety car, so, you know, I think that could work. If he looks after his tyres, you know, obviously he's going to have to push within reason. He's got a chance. He's got a shot. And I think it's going to be interesting. And Cortana, I didn't say your name, so shut up. Leave me alone. Goodbye. Stop listening.
Mike is staying out, so yeah, he's going for the ultra softs at the end, obviously.
Indeed.
He would have pitted straight away if he was trying to cover him off. That's bold from Mike. He obviously really backs his pace on these tyres at the moment. But I really can't see him going to the end. I think his tyres are going to be struggling pretty soon. And still a reasonably long way to go.
Gorch has bottled it. He's gone very wide on the apex of that hairpin there, and it's not helped him at all. But any other little battles here, it's sort of calmed down a little bit. The storm is over almost. Still a very interesting last 7 laps of this Grand Prix. I said if you want to check out SRL, as I was saying earlier before the TikTok came out, if you check out SRL, if you're interested in joining a league, be sure to check them out. StreamRL.wix.com/home on Twitter, on their website. They've got GP2 and F1 leagues, and on Twitter at StreamRL as well. So make sure you try and get involved
Mike's
if you
doing
can.
another lap.
So RBZ needs to get through this traffic right now. He's behind Ryvan Skull. He's going to be looking for the move at the inside, and he's going to go for it, and it's not. No, he hasn't been able to. He's been careful
be losing
here.
time now. Wyman Skull's been on those tyres since the safety car, so he's going to be quite slow now.
I think that's the move done.
A few cars in the pits. That's Senna in the pits for ultra softs as expected. And who's the other one? Gorsh. Gorsh could have gone to the end, I thought, but he's put on ultra softs as well. And he's come up behind Itseki, obviously, as you would expect. I thought he could have gone to the end. Well, that's cast out over whether you can make it to the end, because Gorsh pitted at exactly the same time as him.
Exactly, and that's very interesting there. So RBZ's got a lot of work to do. Let's see how Mike's doing right now. Yeah, Mike's going to the last sector now. And he's continuing on for another lap, so I reckon...
He's trying to go to the end. There's no point in picking this late. That is bold. what's that? That's 16 laps from the safety car to the end, plus a few laps that he did before. That's 19 laps on super softs. How is that possible? He should be struggling already a load, but his pace still seems okay, I think. I'll check his lap times.
We saw the ultra soft struggling at lap 5, didn't we? So like, well, the 6th lap on them. So obviously the qualifying lap and then 5 laps into the race. So I mean, 5 laps is pretty much the base of how well they can go. So maybe actually he's pitting this lap. I reckon it's either going to be this lap or never. I don't think he's going to pit. If he doesn't pit this lap, he's not pitting at all. This is going to be it. I think it's going to be.
His last 2 laps have been quite slow, so RBZ definitely come out ahead, 100%.
Oh yeah.
So I think he's going to try and stay out.
Yeah, Mike. Oh my God, Mike's on 1.5 seconds loss there. This lap's been quite slow. I think he's struggling. I think this is the lap he's coming in. I think this is gonna be. If you want to take this lead, yeah, it's gotta be it.
He's gonna have to give the. He's gonna have to give the win away to. No, I think I think carrying on is gonna really cost him. I think it could end up in complete disaster. Giving away the win is probably the better option, I would say.
I'm saying. I mean, this is tough. I mean. Yeah, I've just got to get through these next 2 drivers to get to Mike. So I don't know. This is actually interesting. I don't know what's going to happen here. This is a lot of pressure on RBZ here. I think this is.
I think Mike on pace could do it, but it's whether he'll get a puncture. I would have thought it would have been a puncture, but he's doing okay at the moment. 4.5 laps to go.
Don't rule out Yi. I mean, how is Yi's lap time doing?
Let's have a look. He is. No, his pace isn't that good actually. It's quite similar to quite similar to Mike, and he actually has a penalty as well. He has a time penalty for corner cutting.
Got very close with Lyric GB there with RBZ, and Lyric GB went a little bit wide there, but that's RBZ in 3rd place. That's important. He needs to carry on with this. You can see just about. You can just see Yi. So. This is a long way to go. He's 14 seconds off the race leader. This is
as long as Mike doesn't get a puncture, he's going to do it. And he's, from what I can see from his driving, he's driving really smoothly, and his pace isn't too bad in comparison to Yi. I think Mike could be about to pull off one of the great stints in SRL history.
He could indeed, and this is just, it's hanging in the balance here. Right, so we're going to come back to this. Izeki's in 5th place on the Super Soft, so he's going to be looking good for 4th place, I reckon, here. So he's got a good chance of 4th here. 5th place for Wyvern Skull in 6th. So he's on Ultra Softs. Now, I don't know if I think they're quite old actually, yeah, they look quite old, so I think they're going to be doomed. Craig Sinner is driving a fantastic race. He's in 7th place. And I think he's going to have 6th place here, so I think we might see a 6th place from Craig Senna today, and that could be one of the drives of the day, along with Mike's P1, if Mike gets the P1. Look at this, we'll run a ball with Craig Senna to continue on with him. Into the last
as far as I'm aware, Wyvern Skull has done 13 laps on Ultra Softs.
Now they're going to be on.
Oh no!
Well,
that's going to ruin Craig Senna's race.
Put that on the stream.
No, actually no, because Giovinazzi's an AI car behind him. He's got away with that a little bit, actually.
That's unfortunate for him. Commando is now going to be next up for that 6th. So Craig Senna, unfortunately, done in 8th now, and that's hurt his race big time. And his teammates in the pit lane as well. So Giovinazzi in as well. Porch Crab is in. I think he's had a. Like, strategy's not helped him. I thought, I thought he'd gone on the softs until the end, but didn't do that and changed it. And I don't think it's helping. He's in 9th currently. Iceman Reichland is even sort of quite close to Porch as well. It's 9 11th, 12th for its skills 99, 13th for RL Giovinazzi, 14th for Dutch Millard, 15th for Esper Monster, 16th for VJ4389. He's got a puncher on those worn super softs. And tell you something. How's things going? RBZ. He's absolutely caught Yi like an absolute. He got Yi in 2nd place, so he's 12 seconds off the leader. So this is, again, I think Mike's got this under control. I think he's got this under control. Right, so lap 35 up is going to be crossing the line right now. We are currently on lap 35 right now as well. So It's going to be
Oh,
about...
he's coming in.
He's coming in. He's coming into the
Yeah,
pit.
he's got a puncture from something.
Oh my god.
Like, well, it can't be where, can it? Because Mike's out there on ridiculously old tyres, and Wyvern Skull got a puncture as well. There's a Williams in the pit, so a few laps to go, and I think a few people's tyres are going. That's not going to put much
Oh my
confidence
god,
into
Mike's
Mike, is
looking
it?
up. Mike's looking up a lot though. I'm very worried for those tyres of his. He's going very slowly. And look at this,
He's
RBZ is
just nursing them.
It's just it's just it's not gonna be close. It's gonna be like a 5-second gap. Mike's gonna be sitting there praying, just no lockups, nothing. He can't lock up the tyres. If he does that, if he has a major lockup, you know what happens in this game. Even if you got like 70% wear, you lock up the car, the puncher, you just get a puncture. So he's got to be careful. Into turn 1, we're gonna keep on board with him. He just needs to keep managing it. Into turn 1, he's going. I mean, he's going worse than Kareem Chandok. So, I mean, I've seen worse drives.
But even down the
RBZ,
straight.
yeah, I think Mike's got this. It's all straights. This is so tricky.
He's driving so carefully, he's going to do it, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, hello.
There's no reason for the tyres to go when he's driving this smoothly. He knows he's got a massive gap, he knows he doesn't have to push.
Logi B's in 4th right now. Izeki in 3rd. Izeki's going to get our podium, so nice job from him. But Lyric GB is not giving up. DRS for him. Can he make anything of this? And I don't think he's too far back here. Yeah, he is. And Commander's in 5th right now. Pixano in 6th. 7th for Yi. And then 8th for Iceman Racklin. Who's under pressure from, obviously, Goldschlag. Goldschlag is going to get him anyway, so it's 8th place for him anyway. So I'm going to go by him. But Mike Marshmallow, he's going to do it. An absolute last stint. He's done it. Mike Marshmallow will come from last place to win the Austrian Grand Prix. And that's going to be bad luck for RBZ there, who's made an absolute balls of a strategy choice there. RBZ, 2nd place, he'd be very upset with that. It's Eki. Has to be chuffed with that. And Lyric GB is going to come for 4th place as well. So Lyric GB, good job from him. Probably one of the drivers of the day.
He did 16 laps on Supersoft as well, actually.
Yeah. And Commando for 5th place. Nice points for McLaren. 6th place for Craig Senna, who will be in front of Yi by the line. And that is very good from Craig Senna. Actually, no, he'll be 7th now. I think he got a penalty. So fair play there. And Iceman Raikkonen will somehow.
Nah, he's been an AI car the whole race.
Alright, so it's going to be 8th for Gorge Crab. He was ghosting at the line, Gorge. That's interesting. Did he get disqualified? Can't. Okay, fair play.
Nothing popped up.
Nothing popped up. So here we go. Last corners now. Last guys missing the line. And that is your race done for the Austrian Grand Prix. And that is it. Guys, and that's someone's doing a little bit of reading. That is your race results. Mike Marshmallow wins an incredible Austrian Grand Prix full of battles. And he wins the race from 21st on the grid. Brilliant job from him. RBZ in 2nd place after that absolute strategy balls up. Lyric GB got 3rd place. So Lyric GB, an absolute incredible result for him. Really good. Chuffed with that for him. He should be absolutely happy with that. Izek in 4th, so with a penalty. 5th place with Commando. 6th for Yi. 7th for Craig Senna. Oh yeah, Lewis Hampton raced. And so did Carl Sainz. Obviously they're 2 AI cars. So that'll be 8th for Gorge Crab. That should be 9th for Rex Knight 1. So Rex Knight will get some some points. And Dutch Millage will be in 10th with points. And then it's Skills, and then it's for Monster, 15th for Raven Skull, and then that is the rest. So that is your final race. Although we're going to get both of the 1P1 and P2 boys into this party.
That is, I'm really stunned by that race. I'm just, I don't know how that's possible. How Mike's done. He pitted on lap 15 from softs, and he went to the end. That is, that's pretty mega, and he's joined the party at exactly the right time to hear me singing his praises. That is.
Oh my! I'm not going to swear, but God.
Well done. Very good drive.
Well done, Mike.
We were just saying how we were sure that you were going to have to pit, and when you didn't, we thought that it was going to end up in disaster. But
51% wear on 20 lap old super soft.
I was to say, nice balls up Barbie's head on the strategy.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't even a strategy balls up. I was getting like 10% tyre wear a lap. My car was literally
Wow.
putting the tyres through the shredders. What am I? Because my when I thought I could win the race by doing one less stop, I was going like half lock that you normally would through corners and just taking no speed through them. And yeah, I was gaining like probably 1 or maybe 2% on my tyres each lap, if that.
Put it this way, right,
So
Mike, you had 20 laps on your tyres, yeah?
20,
You were
yeah.
51%.
Yeah.
I was I pitted with 9 laps to go, 10 laps to go on the super softs.
Yeah.
Yeah, 72% wear.
72.
I think it was 72. I'll need to make sure again, but I'm pretty sure it was 72.
Jesus.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
You
It
sure
must
you
have been
didn't
the
put
setup.
fucking baby bells as tyres on or something instead?
Must have.
So we're just trying to get Lyric GB in. I don't think Lyric's gonna join the actual buy. So I
I'm
think
not
we're
sure
just
if
on
he's
the
a
podium.
mic, to be fair.
I think we're going to on the podium as 2 people.
Was it an enjoyable race?
It was. It
Lyric,
was.
Lyric doesn't know that Zaki has a penalty, so he can't make it up to the podium. He's gone to Park Fermo by accident.
He's done a Vettel.
Ah, right. They'll have to
He's
run
just
back.
swearing.
Yeah. So I think we're just going to do the podium interviews as you two. So, Mike, brilliant result today. 321 to first place. And that was a really difficult last stint on those tyres at the end. Just take us through what happened in that Grand Prix.
Well, I decided to start on softs because I thought if anything's going to happen at the start, I want it to be on slow tyres, so I don't have to run them again. And I got a pretty clean start. I stayed out of trouble as best as I could, and then when the virtual safety car came back in, going into the hairpin second corner, I broke. I thought Craig was going to brake probably, when the racing line says, or whenever you're supposed to brake.